This is Premier League poker. Tonight, the heads-up playoff matches where 4 players compete 2 by 2 for the remaining 2 spots on the final table. The rules are simple. Matches will be played best of 5, but with fast-rising blinds. Later on, Roland the Wolf takes on last year's runner-up Eddie Scharf. But first, if the Devilfish wants his seat at the final table, he must get through American Annie Duke.
If I had to rank like how people played in the league, I would put Devilfish definitely like in like the top 3. Just in terms of how overall I think that they were playing. So, do I want to face somebody heads up who I would put like in the top 3 players in the league? Not really. So, but hopefully I'll be able to overcome.
In my opinion, Annie's probably, well, she is anyway. She's the best woman poker player out there. I mean, she plays all games. I've seen her around for years. She's not no mug at the game, and I just hope she's. I hope she's going to play a bit of poker with me and not raise all the time because she don't want to.
This is the one everybody's been waiting for, Ian. The Devilfish coming in through the back door, and the American Annie Duke standing in his way. They've both had very different roads to this heads-up match.
Yeah, completely different. I mean, he played fantastic his last heat, Jesse. He had one thing to do. He had to win it, and he went right through, and he beat them all at the end.
And Annie Duke, sort of a fast start to this Premier League. She jumped out, she won a heat, and then was disappointed not to make the automatic qualification.
You speak to all poker players, Jesse, about the game, and there's a lot of people it goes in one ear and out the other. But you could sit down and listen to Annie for hours. She talks so much sense, and she knows the game inside out. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a bit of a battle.
Do you know now?
Yeah.
I guess the one thing about these heads-up matches is you can't really play flops unless both players are willing.
Exactly, yeah.
And I mean, you know the Devilfish is willing, or you imagine he is, but is Annie. 2 5s for Annie, just calling the Devilfish's bet with bottom pair. And is he done with it if he doesn't hit? That's made him a straight draw as well.
He's sharp enough to know she's not going to call with nothing.
Right.
You know, even if it's just overcards, Jesse, he's still up against it.
If Annie had a straight draw on this flop, she could have made the 8s for a pair. It could have made her a straight. He's decided to call here. I wonder if both of these players think maybe their hand's no good. Uh-oh. That's a great card for Annie Duke.
Fantastic, yeah.
22,000.
So they've probably got a 5, maybe. Maybe a 5-10.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, this is what I was saying earlier. He's different class at it.
Quite a lot of hands. You'd be happy to check here, baby. How much is that?
22,000.
You know, the only hand he can put her on where he's going to be in front is something like Ace Queen, and then would she have checked that pre-flop? Might have done. Wouldn't really fancy it. She must be thinking, blimey, what have I got to do to win a pot here?
She's not saying anything.
Very close, but I'm going to let you have it.
Wow!
Yeah, good play. Good play.
And
it's a bit scary, Jesse.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Either way, that'll get under her skin a little bit. He talked it out. He got it right. He made the pass.
Yeah, excellent play. Absolutely fantastic. You know, it don't surprise me. I see him do it time after time. He does. He calls everyone's cards exactly right. He's no good at the showdowns, though. He's got to have more practice at the luck.
12.
12. Where's 12,000 total?
I put them on the glass, I guess.
Cool.
It's the best hand the Devilfish has seen pre-flop. Ain't bad for Annie, neither.
Yeah, seeing, he's raised it 12.
He's got 40,000 back. And they're all going in.
Yeah.
Check. Check.
And now, actually, Devilfish has gone from...
Well, he's got to bet it now, otherwise he gives his hand away.
Right.
He must bet it now.
He's actually gone
12.
massive favorite.
12,000.
I wonder if Annie might stick him in. I mean, does she take him for the ace here?
Well, if she doesn't, she can. If she don't think he's got an ace, she can stick him in. You know, if she thinks he's got an ace, then she can afford 12 to see if she hits a diamond.
I ain't got enough to throw it away, baby. Not daft.
That might make her. That might make her go all in now. He's funny, isn't he?
27 more.
7, I think. Wow.
Good pass.
That was a great pass.
Yeah,
This
good
game's
pass.
being played at a very high
I
level.
was going to check raise or all in on the flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry? On the flop.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I should have bet it, I guess. You have a diamond, do you? It's the only thing you can check raise me all in with, I guess, and not have something to call me with there.
Obviously, Annie's in pole position right now. It's still nearly 3/4 of the chips in this first match, but it would have to worry Annie to the point, Devilfish calling her cards, of thinking I have to change my strategy, change my game a little bit.
Jessie, she's playing great. She's got nothing to change. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
It's just how he is. He does it all the time. I don't think she's put a foot wrong.
17,000 total. All in?
No, this would be a call.
Yeah, and it's unlucky for the fish. He is dominated here.
Where's it?
Oh, well,
He would have expected to have 2 live cards.
get rid of me.
I don't think there's a pass here, is there, for Annie?
It's a bit more than I thought it was. 37.
37,000.
Definitely not
I
enough.
call.
Sorry?
I call.
Oh, I got a 7. Damn.
Yeah.
I did this move because I'm at the point now where I got to try and double up.
I mean, I'm like a 2.5 to 1 favorite, so we'll see if I can hold up.
That was an early moan.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
Just
gosh.
every day I get my money in such a big favorite, and I just lose.
Well, not every day, baby. You did flop the straight with your 10-7 against me.
Well,
She's got
that's
outs. She
This
has
would be about beat,
outs.
wouldn't it, Pack,
Not really. I would win with the best hand.
It still wouldn't be nice if the ace come off.
37,000.
that was a monster pot, Jessie. Wasn't it?
Visions of Eddie.
It was. I mean, it's made 1-0
One day
back
I'm
to
gonna win when I have my
0-0,
opponent
really.
dominated.
Because they're even here now in chips. I think Devilfish has a slight
Yeah.
edge. How big is the first match?
Well, if you get the first one under your belt, it's just phenomenal. You know, you can afford to relax in this. This is another monster. You can afford to relax in the second leg, Jessie. You know, you can break out a bit more, be a bit more aggressive. Oh well, this is. We see some clubs come down here. It could be fireworks. I don't stop doing it in the box, and he don't stop doing it on the table.
Look at those percentages. Look
Yeah.
at those percentages. The
Let's see if I
Devilfish
can
is not
finally
going to
make it
be
down
able
to
to
my
believe
He won't like-
You've got
how
me
bad
pass.
shape he's
Look at
in.
this for cool. I should have raised you, I guess, before the flop. I tried to play a bit of poker. I still got 6 cards and a 10 ball would be nice.
You'll probably hit it.
I
The way I'm going right now, you'll hit. You're like a lock.
Everyone thinks that they're so unlucky,
Oh, please just
Jessie.
put a club out there for me. Just be nice to me.
Jack, baby.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Except for 10, you need
That's
He
not
needs
bad.
a-
That was a pretty good
3
card.
10s.
10 of diamonds, baby.
10 of diamonds, baby.
No.
Wow. That was a cooler, that.
Yeah, he's right. That was, and the boot's on the other foot now,
I might be the only
Jessie.
player that won raise with Jack Queen suited on the button as well.
Well, I would have called you with this hand anyway, so
Would you?
yeah.
Yeah, I fancy
I
she
mean, I
would
have
have as
to
well.
do something. It's
I know
like
that
you with the King 7.
It's easier to say, you know, once the hand's over, Jessie, but I fancy if he'd have raised, she'd have called.
Well,
Because I'm scared
not
to.
now. You've got enough.
Oh,
money
no,
now.
I ain't got enough to do anything. What? I still only got
You've got
half my
enough
stack.
money to- No, we're almost even now. I'm all in.
All in?
I fancied she'd be all in with him.
Well, I'm going to put these on the glass so they can see them. I ain't even
Oh,
see
well,
them
he's
yet.
calling.
I'm going to see if I need to go. What?
He hasn't looked yet.
30.
Obviously, we know the hand is good. Is it just sort of automatic from the standpoint of?
Actually, that's almost even.
He's like you said, Jesse. He's so superstitious. He don't want to look.
See how much he has.
in there. Gamble. Got to gamble, really, hasn't he? I mean, you was moving in with a 10-7 on me the other day.
That's true.
It's not like you need big cards.
He's trying to get a read on it.
That's true.
Let's call him the dark, this one.
Yeah, he's a boy, isn't he?
I've already
Let's
said
go.
it. I know what I got, Annie, baby. What's your?
I have 8-6. You rate to have.
See, I was right
Oh,
there.
I like that.
You little thief.
I
Oh, baby.
He's fantastic value, isn't he?
it seemed like you had enough money not to call in the dark.
Oh, really?
I can't just fold myself
No, I
out.
understand.
Whoops.
Well, that's a good flop for you and a good flop for me.
I'm favourite, but
It
can
may
we
have
do
gone 50-50 here. Yeah, just about. Over cards and the hearts.
Put a deuce
15,
of spades
yeah.
out.
Come on, baby. What's up?
We put another 7 out.
Don't do this to
7
me.
or the 6 of hearts.
Devilfish is all
Ace
in.
of diamonds. King of spades. Ace of clubs.
Ace of
Wow.
clubs. That's one leg up.
All right. I want to say for the record that Devilfish is a better player than
It's
I
the
am.
best of 5, by the way. Don't
I
get
know.
it. You don't want it yet.
It's not like it's over. Annie Dukes won the first leg. It was a tight leg. And it's back to square one. She's got a 1-0 lead. More heads-up action to come. 1 to the final table. Will it be the Devilfish or Annie Duke? Welcome back.
Well, there are
Best
5
of
matches,
5.
so you have to make an
Everything
hour-long
at stake
program.
between these two.
But that
One
makes
going
sense.
home and 1 to the final table. And Annie, that 1-0 lead. Putting pressure on the fish. This is a move he feels like, I think,
17,000 more.
he has to make to give himself the best chance. And Annie's picked up on it or something. This is it. I mean, there's too much money in there now, isn't
Well,
there,
yeah.
for the Devilfish to back off? Maybe
Yeah.
Annie knows that.
Yeah.
How can he back off this? And how can he put her on what she has?
Well, he can't, can he? He's got to be thinking she's got an ace.
That is a lucky flop for the Devilfish.
Check.
She might be thinking the same. Well, if he can muster up a bet, he's going to take it down.
Has to. Does she read this as weak?
She's got a pass, Jesse. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
That is
Yeah.
the first one he slipped through, and it's changed the whole
two
momentum
tens.
of this match.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good ace.
At least he's trying to tell her she had 2 10s. She had one of them.
Might have.
Oh, I'm going to go with a 9.
Yeah, that's the only hand I want to put you on, a 9. I don't want to put you on anything else.
I'm all in.
Yeah, any queen. Forget the
Sugar
queen 7.
bee- I call.
Any queen. I think
Oh, I got the dreaded ear. Oh, baby, I'm glad you had that deucey.
ace 3.
We was just on about 2 4s can be a
I
big
mean,
hand.
I don't
That's-
have a choice now. I
understand.
can't put out
I
15
understand.
next
Oh, has he
time.
got a couple of 4s? There
We're
you
just
go.
on about this kill, though, won't we, baby?
Yeah.
And
Come on,
Annie
let's bring
Duke
it
is
1-1.
all in.
Let's just have a bit of...
We can make it exciting. It's okay with me. I don't have the best hand.
Could
I don't
go
know. Please.
1 all.
Oh, my God.
God, look at this.
That's disgusting.
I
I
can't
mean,
believe
that really
it.
is gross. I hope you hit a 4. I'm totally serious about that, by the way. Because that's ridiculous.
Wow. Fucking
I'm so not supposed to win this. 4. I'm actually rooting against myself. 4.
deuce.
4. It's ridiculous.
Man,
Fish, that's
that's
gross.
mad.
5.
I get used to it, baby.
That's 45, 55, 66, right?
66,000.
It's nice to see that. I mean, I genuinely believe that,
66.
don't doubt her integrity at all, Jessie. There, I genuinely believe she wanted to see a 4.
Well, you can't root against yourself, can
Well,
you?
why not? I mean, these are top class pros. They don't. I don't think they want to win like that.
No.
I genuinely do believe that. Very nice.
Well, the Devilfish is going to start feeling the pressure now. Now, he's still got 70,000 in this second match, but he's going to be all in next, it looks like. And looks Looks like he's going to need to win a flip.
I'm all in on it.
All in?
Might surprise you, actually.
I call. Cool.
What you got?
Oh man, he's in terrible shape.
Fucking, you know, I swear, I never even looked. What was the point? Look what I found.
Oh, my
Am I
gosh.
unlucky or what?
Oh my gosh.
I never even looked.
Not only
Oh
is
my
it
gosh.
an 8, but it's an under.
That's sick.
Do you know what? I wonder why. It's the first time I've seen
I mean,
him
if anybody deserves to suck
cover
out
his
on this
cards
hand,
up,
you do,
Jessie.
and I
Did you
wouldn't
notice
begrudge
that?
it, and I won't be unhappy, Fish, because
9%.
it's
This
ridiculous
is,
what's been
you
happening to you
cannot
during this
find
week.
very many situations with this big an underdog with 2 cards before the flop, can you?
6-7.
There you go. You can hit a 7.
He's in better shape now, I think, than he was
I don't
before the
want to
flop.
lose 7. I don't want anybody
He
to
is.
say that.
He's got double the chances.
I don't want to catch a 7.
Really?
I really don't, actually.
It's about as good a flop as
I'd
you
sooner
can
get
really.
3-0 than catch a 7.
These guys. Duke on the verge of 2-0.
All right.
Not that there was any danger I ever would. You got more than me, right?
Yeah, I do.
I thought he was putting out to count.
No, I was putting it out.
This
so
is
we can split it up.
uphill now. He's got to win 3 on the pop,
Sorry
Jessie.
about that.
The key point for heads up is you should be playing just about every hand you're dealt. The second key point is that 50% of the time you're going to be in position on the hand and 50% of the time you're going to be out of position on the hand. Your goal should be to allow pots to grow bigger when you're in position and try to keep pots very small when you're out of position.
I try and get inside of their head and make them think that I'm not outplaying them, that I'm running, I'm just being lucky. Like I'll show them hands if I've got a hand, you know, and I'll show them hands, I'll say, look at that. The worst thing you can do, especially at no limit hold'em, is get someone wound up, get them thinking that you're, you know, that you're playing more aggressive than them and you're bluffing them out of a lot of pots, because all of a sudden their ass gets on fire and they want to rock and roll, and you don't want that.
Good point. Cool. No raise?
I bet no raise and nothing but overs.
She can't be too sure where she's at with him now, because he's showing that, you know, he's been limping with big hands as well.
8,000.
And this is the first real step out for Annie.
Yeah, nice bet.
And it's got the fish on the back foot. He's not expecting this.
Pass.
He is not expecting it.
I had a black 3-4, but it wasn't the 3-4 clubs, or you'd have been getting a bit of action.
And she's,
I would imagine so.
see that pot.
That was a
Are you
curveball.
completely
Yeah.
serious?
It's good. It's actually it's better for you this stretch. It's good for you.
No, I
You've
understand.
got the old on me on the all-in situation, so it's good for you.
Doesn't now feel like the Devilfish is going to be able to get any
Come
more
on.
chips without
All in.
going all in.
Cool.
Call. Oh, it's a
Yeah,
race.
Yeah.
Well,
And this could be the last race
All right, let's
of the
raise.
Devilfish's Premier League.
Walk out the door now, I guess.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
We're very close in chips too, by the way. I think you might have me covered. If you don't, I've got very little, more than you.
There's more than what you
You
think.
should get going now, really.
Yeah.
No.
I don't even know why I'm
It
saying
is
it.
That's good for you.
Oh, that was a good dodge.
the deuce.
I think you're going to win this one.
I think you're going to get it on the last card.
No.
I like the king last card, actually.
I
Really.
think you're going to win this one.
I really like the king last card.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, that's that. Put a deuce out there. Too.
don't say
He's-
that. Don't do
he can't
that.
believe it. He's
Damn, that would be
gasping.
sick.
Oh, my God.
Drop me out. I can't
Oh, my God.
believe it.
That's fucking so sick.
Oh, fish.
Pretty sick.
You're the unluckiest fish on the planet.
Well, I mean, it was a straight race, but once the turn came, the Devilfish could not lose. Deuce on the river, of course, made it a split pot. And, you know, it's so big because now he's got to win like one more race.
It's good in this format.
It seemed like the fish was convincing
in.
Annie not to bluff, but I
Oh, in.
feel like this leg, she's...
I call.
Oh, no. He's got her.
I got 2 live ones down.
She's got
You
him, I mean.
do.
Not that it's going to help.
Go fish.
Give her an ace, please. Get me
Go
out of this
fish.
toxic place. Oh,
There's about 100,500 in this, and this is the Devilfish.
I don't mind.
Good luck
Honest.
to you,
I swear
too.
to God, I don't mind.
This is his second time
Bullshit, isn't it?
on their backs with the Premier League exit staring them in the face.
Here you go.
I ain't won it yet, baby. You got the queen and the ace ball. I'm not.
Yeah.
You're probably nearly favourite to beat me.
No.
Well, I'm only joking. I know you're not. I mean, I'm talking about the way I'm going. The last card too.
No. I don't think I'm going to
Queen.
get it. It's not going to happen this time.
Queen.
No.
Well, Nelly.
There you go. See,
He's
you won
still
with the
alive.
West Ham. Don't be
Yeah,
silly.
won a
I
race.
won the eat yet, baby. You got to win the eat with the West Ham. That's what counts. Like I said, it's just delays it.
Just delays it.
Well, it's not the Devilfish's first leg, but he's got 3/4 of the way there. Ian.
Yeah,
Can he
yeah.
close it out here? Got a free shot to close it out. in a
Well,
sense.
you know, if we're on hand 27, if we'd have been on hand 6 or hand
I'm glad
7,
you won with the worst hand fish.
she's still got a chance, but she's got to pick up a monster now next to
I'm
hands.
happy.
Straight
that
math
one's-
here.
Yeah.
Got a 1 and 4 shot.
Okay, I'm gonna again show the folks at home.
And he is all in blind here.
She's got a couple of nice
squeeze him if
cards.
you want.
10-8.
I'll look at the same time you do.
I got to call you, baby.
Okay.
The first one was bad, but the next one was getting ace.
Oh, I'm not in too bad shape.
No.
Looks like Ace
I'm
Rag
totally
versus the
live.
8-10. Is that what it is?
I'm not feeling it though.
You want me to win one match anyway.
Not really.
Please, let me have one match. I don't care if I lose it. I don't win one. Well, I do care, but you know, just give me one.
Yeah, this is his first chance to win a
Yes.
leg, the fish.
Oh, mate.
All right, gonna happen now.
Well, maybe this will make it exciting. Ace on the river. That's what
Yeah.
you always want,
I'm
right?
usually outdrawing people.
Put a 10 out and make me feel better. Oh no, not that card. Where's my Ace Jack now against your King 6?
I don't know. There's a 10 ball.
Okay, this is 32.
And
See, they're the ones that count.
I don't think the
want to win
Devilfish is
thing.
going to take much comfort in the fact
I
that
know, I
he's
just
still,
lost one
got more
for
chips.
He's saying he's won a couple of
never won
races
one.
in this
That's
heads up battle, Jesse, but
They're the
it's
ones
not
that
been
count.
for the leg. It's only been for some chips.
The others don't
And,
mean anything.
He's right what he's just saying. The others don't mean anything. He never wins a race for the actual leg.
They're big
It
enough.
doesn't matter. I'm all in.
I call.
Okay. Hopefully I'm live.
All in from Annie, and she figures to be ahead. I mean, to be behind here if the Devilfish called.
I think you have me just covered too.
So this is the one that counts if I can win
Yeah.
this one. Obviously.
Yeah, if he can win this one, he
Well.
wins a leg.
I would have liked to have won with that Ace Jack.
Geez, just a fourth all in or something like that in this leg.
More, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go 6, 7, 9. That's not going to help me.
Well, I didn't flop out, so you're still not bad.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, there are some
If you don't flop out,
shocks.
Ooh, I could hit a 7 too now. 5, 8, 7.
He wants to see paint.
No, all right. I think you have me covered.
Yeah.
King high.
Check.
just pass them down. Don't bother
Queens.
counting.
Yeah, right.
That's fairly. Well,
Yeah, you got me by 5,000.
Back to the beginning now, 2-1, and I mean the fish's insides must be Swiss cheese at this stage. he's tougher than that stuff though, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, not bad.
might stop for it if you want. See how you feel. Five more.
Obviously,
Price 5,000 more.
if he knew what she had, he would definitely put a little raise in. It's guaranteed to get called.
Yeah.
I mean, he would love Andy to hit a piece of this flop. But overcards could be dangerous for the Devil.
Well,
It's a big piece she's got now.
that ain't a bad flop for Annie. It's a betting flop.
10,000.
She could play this
She-
very strong if she
Yeah,
wants, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's surprising that she's played it so, or I don't know.
Well, there's two ways, you know. She could have played it really strong. With the comfort of an extra leg,
Right.
she could have took the pot down there and then.
Is the fish down to check fold here?
Yeah, I would say so.
19,000.
See, that jack's a real problem card, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice bet from Annie.
I guess you got 2 HP there, baby.
Oh.
She can't
I didn't
show
like
him.
the flop much.
No.
She
I love
cannot
the flop.
show
It's a
him.
very good flop for my hand.
Sorry.
These blinds are pretty big for my stack. Yeah.
They're pretty big for my stack, too.
Well, it's now a full
Cool.
leg and a half.
This is a Traffy call. Wow, and he's got a hand as well.
She is.
You might see her have a go with this, Jesse.
16 more.
16,000 more. Cool.
The last time they played a big pot
I
like
was trying to
this,
play friendly.
Devilfish had 3-7 of spades.
That's right, and he took it off with a
I understand.
double ace come on the turn, didn't he?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is so sick.
I'm all in.
I call.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no, so you
dear.
flopped me a 10, have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Andy might be going to the final
I'm
table.
so unlucky, man, I tell you. Look at this. This fucking joke.
Well, what, you've got 2 overs?
Yeah. What?
Oh, 1 over, sorry.
Yeah. I've got ace queen against fucking
Yeah.
queen. Look at this fucking. And this flop, I got no choice but to put it in.
Only an ace.
Roll the
Sick.
deck.
It's so fucking sick.
Annie Duke.
Oh, baby.
Oh, look
No,
at
you're
this.
kidding
The
me.
money goes in. I'm
Not
a huge
the fish.
favorite. Now I'm
You
drawing
are
dead.
kidding me.
It's like
And actually-
2 times in a row, Devilfish.
Yeah, she.
Now you're going to complain about how unlucky you are?
It's dead to a 10.
Two tens.
It's not a 5-card hand this time. The money went in when I was a big favorite. That's twice. All right, how much is it?
That rattler.
Wow.
You'd have to think
I'm not
because when the
desperate to
hands
do
got
anything.
turned over,
Yeah.
she was going to the
You're
final
right.
table.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that's the first time she actually allowed herself to celebrate.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought it was over.
She played the hand perfect. You know,
She
she's
sure did.
limped in with a queen 10. He's
didn't
raised,
think I
and
did
she,
that.
you
And
know,
she
ain't
realizes
made a
she's
move.
playing for all his
550.
stack when
Yeah.
calling the
Money
thing.
back in one.
Look, but I had already.
course, if it does
the ace
come a
jack had already
queen.
happened, you know?
What can I say? I mean, I unlucky for you
That's one shot.
I unlucky for you to hit the flop with that hand against this hand.
I mean, I had you down to 12%.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I unlucky to catch it, for you to catch
This
this
is the
flop
first
against
time
me
I've seen
in the
Annie
first
shook.
place. It was entitled a little bit of a groan for that flop to come over. I mean, it was a bit sick.
Well, neither of the two want to back
I mean,
down
if it
in
comes like
the
8, 9, 10 or
the war of the
7,
words,
I
do
just
they?
check and you take it off me. But that flop, I've got to move in.
It's
I'm all
not
in.
2-2 yet,
Call.
but it is close.
I got the dreaded again, baby.
You got ace queen again?
No, you're locked
And
to
he's
win
got a
this.
pair of fives.
Yeah, of course.
You are. I mean, I can't seem to beat you the last 2 matches, so whatever. You deserve it. You play better than me anyway.
Oh, so don't be silly.
It's true.
Don't be silly. Good luck, darling. I don't care who wins. It's not looking good.
Well, the ace on the turn's been in his favour
Yeah.
for a few hands.
That,
Oh, baby doll.
See that 36,000 is really that Annie had after that's going to really come into play here. If she doubles up, she's right
She puts a bit of
back
excitement in
in
if I catch
this
it.
leg.
Wow.
$41.
That's my weak point, them ones that count. Damn.
Trust. Well,
I know,
the ace queen counted. Trust me.
I know it did. But it didn't win me. It kept me in. I understand. I like the ones that win me. They're the ones I love.
So do I, by the way. I guess. I like those ones too. You do all that work and then you get it in 2-to-1 favor, 12%.
Well, it's anyway now, Jesse. I fancy
Make sure you win.
with these chip stacks. One
mean-
more all in from these guys, and
It's still only 3 and
You know, luck's a
6.
funny old thing.
I know, but the way the game's going, it's
It is.
Cool.
You got to admit, I was
It's
very
hard,
unlucky
right
for
up.
that flop to come down, and you have that queen 10.
I understand that. It's just that happens to be when the money went in, which makes it not a 5-card.
this
I
looks
understand.
like it could be
That's all.
a bit of fun.
Yeah,
I'm all in.
Roll it.
Yeah, cool. He knows she ain't got an ace.
really.
Wow. I guess I must have the best hand here, because you would, unless you would have slow played on there, she would have sort of checked the rest to me, right? You're all in, baby. A bit strong, isn't it? How much you got? 80 odd, right?
Yeah. 35. 45,
You know,
Is he onto this?
Well, yeah, I mean,
58, 68,
you don't have to be onto it, you know.
70.
Any ace, she's got to move pre-flop.
I flopped a 9 ball.
She ain't got a pair, has she? You can only be thinking she might have hit Jack 9 or something, but it's quite easy to put her on a 4, isn't
She's
it?
betting ace or checking. We've got to have a look at the camera over there.
I'm sure you'd
This
like
is
to.
this is a massive, massive decision. You can see her percentages. If he calls here, the kicker plays 56% of the time.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd bet
And
an
most
ace
of the
out all
rest
in
of the
there. I
time-
can't imagine that. So it's have you got a 9
a
with a better
split.
kicker? And would you bet that? Or
It's like a free
you might
roll
have a
for
4
her.
ball, huh?
It's like a free roll for him.
You might have the 4 down. How much is that?
76.
It's quite easy to put her on a 4,
Thank you.
Jesse.
I don't like to be in this position. 60.
He's slightly worried about like 9, 10, 9
Only
Jack,
'cause
though,
you're
isn't
a
he?
good player and getting your head, I hope. I don't think you'd bet all in with an ace for definite. If you had the 9, I don't know.
You know, if she had a big kicker with a 9, then she's got to think she's in
baby.
front and then probably wouldn't go
Heavy
all in
baby.
that quick again.
You're not supposed to put me under all this pressure. 76.
He's calling. It's his Premier League.
She might even think,
Got a 9. What's your kicker?
8. 7? I thought your max was a 9, like.
No, I understand that, but I still think I have the best hand. And
I think this
I
might have
can
been the
check raise
first
draw
mistake
and
Annie
everything.
made in this match. I don't know. No?
Well,
It's just
no,
unlucky.
Yeah, you
Two
can't
big
really
cards.
put that down as a
There's
mistake,
another big
Jesse.
card out there.
Come on, baby. One low card, one time.
Nines, ace, jack, 8. It has to be low. It has to be low for the split.
I'm allowed to suck out once. Nope.
That was the
Alright.
card. That was the one.
Well, yeah.
That was the wiggler. It's gone 2-2.
Yeah.
Should have been 3-0.
It's the
and then it
rubber
should have been
match now.
3-1. Let's play it again. I just get it all in, you all in. Such a huge favorite.
Well, it should have been 1-1 to start with.
They're still arguing over
We
the
keep going over the
previous.
same
Mad,
things.
ain't it?
Well, I mean,
They'll probably ask for a tiebreaker now, Jesse.
Oh, Devilfish. I mean, he's 1-2 back. None of them have been. I mean, this has been. It's just been so tight all the time.
Great.
You know, this is when, if there is any weapon you haven't pulled out of the bag, if there's any edge at all, it's just time to bring it into play. And you can call it a crapshoot, Ian, but the fact is they've played already, I think they played about 110, 120 hands. There might be some patterns there. There may be a pot that is there for the taking.
Well, yeah, we've only really seen about 3 bluffs, outright bluffs. I think Annie made 2 and the fish made 1.
See, look.
Cool.
See, this is fighting over every scrap now. She's called with nothing.
Well, if he checks here, she's going to take the pot. Well, he's too long in the tooth for all that.
8,000.
If she wants to make a play, it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Baby.
Oh, this is great.
10,000 total.
Jesse, this is great.
Woo-wee.
Take it.
He knew there that if he checked, she was going to take the pot down anyway. That was great play by Annie.
You can have an idea that you're going to bluff on the turn, but when the Devilfish sticks more in, and it's for everything, that's
2
gutsy.
nines.
Yeah, that's fantastic play.
Dry over here. Not that it's going to last much longer. But 12.
Raise to 12,000 total. Cool.
She's definitely changed her game this last leg,
Whew.
Jesse, and she's
I'll say.
lots more aggressive.
I'll say. And I think this
He's
might be
hoping
it.
and praying that she's got ace.
I check.
This could be it. She's got the 2 pairs.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Jesse. I think this is
Oh,
it.
no, not again.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was just going to say this is the same coup where you catch the 4. Wow, you called the raise with Jack 4, eh? Damn.
6 cards.
Okay.
I'm not going
Let's
to
see if I
mock.
can
For the
win a 3-1
Devilfish,
favorite
right?
now again.
And Annie
but you
called
did call with a
quick.
jack
She
four.
doesn't
Yeah,
mind.
that deserves it.
I
She's
know,
going
but
to the
I
final
hate it.
table if she
Yeah.
She holds
Keep it
it.
small, please.
One card away.
Please, small.
A five as
small,
well.
Small.
It's got to be ace, king, or five, or Annie
Deuce.
Duke goes.
Deuce.
She's
it.
going.
She's through.
Yeah, well done.
She's done it.
She's through.
Nice, nice.
What a heat that was,
I didn't like
Jessie.
playing you, Devilfish. You are absolutely a better player than I am. I mean, I've got to gamble against you. You're better than I am. You know that, right?
I tell
don't
you,
make any
that
qualms.
was
I
some
don't, I'm not someone who has to
fantastic
pretend
stuff.
that I'm the greatest or something. I needed to get lucky, and I did.
Well done, sweetheart. No problem. You better win it now. Probably finish second at least.
She shouldn't sell herself short. A worthy win, and Annie Duke, our first player through to the final.
I'm not saying Annie deserved to beat me because I think she got the run of the green to beat me, but you know, it was close. But she definitely got a bit more luck than I did. But I also think she deserves to be in that final a lot more than a lot of the players that are in the final. So good luck to the girl, you know. Let's hope she wins it.
I'm just so happy that I managed to close it out on the 5th time, you know, because I'm kind of embarrassed that I was so frustrated because it just doesn't happen to me. Like, I'm just so, like, laissez-faire about it. And I think that, you know, the pressure of having to play him and really feeling this lead that I had just, like, slipping away through things that were out of my control because I thought I was playing really well and my money was going in good and all this stuff. And then finally that stuff that you don't have control over that normally I'm just like, you don't have control over it. Finally, it just, like, fell on my head. And I was just like, you know. So anyway, I apologize for being so frustrated.
Coming up next, Roland DeWolf tries to grab that last seat at the final table, but he has to get through last year's runner-up, Eddie Sharp.
I just feel that things have started to turn against me, and I don't know, like, a lot will depend on how I deal with the emotion that I have when I get out there. You know, I should be able to deal with it okay, and as a top player, you'd expect me to show that I can deal with it. So it's just a question of can I beat myself as much as I can beat him.
Last year I came here to do a good showing and came in second. This year second is not enough. I came here to win this. Although nobody thinks I can do it, I will.
Two men, but only one seat open at the final table. The stakes can't get any bigger than this. Great Premier League players, and it's always historic when England takes on Germany. On one side, Roland DeWolf. He thought early on in this Premier League he was a shoo-in for the final. But an unlucky sixth in his last match have brought him to this. Playing against the steady German Eddie Scharf, last year's runner-up. Do you have any feeling for what the best way to go about this best-of-5 match is? I mean...
Well, like I say, I think the first one's, you know, really important. And again, Roland's shown his bit of patience. You know, the plan would be just to get the first one over and done with and in the bank if you can, and only play decent cards.
This
could be a little bit of action. Yeah. I don't think Eddie will be passing here. Looks like a 20,000 coming in.
Well, I mean, there's every chance that if Eddie doesn't take Roland for a jack here, he could just move all in. I mean, he could figure he's got 5, 6s, deuces, and 7s.
Cool.
I don't think Roland was passing, though.
No, I think Roland knows he's in front here. Let's see the way Eddie's giving him the stare.
That's the eye.
You know, well, it's just mad, isn't it?
Eddie's got the nuts. And I'm guessing the question is how much to bet. I mean,
when he gives you the look, Eddie, it's like
17,000.
the look. How I interpreted it, it means I'm not getting out of this pot. So you know he's not that strong.
Jack. Pair. 5-6. Made it straight. Ace 5. 2-9, Jeff. Eddie. Wow, that's a poker face right there. Smile, baby. It's all fun. Oh dear.
Cool.
yeah, he's decided to call, and he's actually drawing dead. So the question is the first match of this best-of-5 over? Because Eddie might try and put the hammer down on the river. That's kind of the best card in the deck for DeWolf, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Now he can't beat anything but a bluff.
Right, that's right.
Check.
You want to suck me into betting?
There you go. He's sucking me into betting.
Wow.
It's going to turn him over, I fancy.
Jeez, that's a little gun shy, isn't it?
Well, he's not going to get paid anyway.
Right,
If,
right.
I'll check.
1 pair.
Straight on the turn and on
the odd 5-6 ball.
And for DeWolf, I mean,
That's
confidence
probably
in
getting
his
called if I move in on the turn.
confidence in his game.
probably getting
Ian,
called if
but,
I move on the
he's
turn.
I think he's lost every pot but one,
call if you move
and
on.
he might feel like the cards are still against him.
Yeah, it does happen like that,
see you
Jesse.
calling anything
Once you get it in
on
your
the
mind,
river.
it's hard to get rid of it.
Unless you had me beat.
Cool. No
See, I was just going to say before we see Eddie's hand here, that I know the Queen Seven's average heads up. But
Right.
when you got that, wow, look at this. I was going to say when you're looking at 3 to 1
10,000.
chip count,
Called.
perfect. This is
Yeah.
perfect.
And he has to call because I mean, just hoping
For him, he wants to hope
Yeah.
Eddie picks up a bit of a straight draw here, and then
And
he
he
might get some more chips.
king would be it. That might be enough. You know, it's hard for Eddie to put Roland on a
This is
lone
good
queen.
stuff for Roland.
Yeah.
This is good
Queen.
stuff.
Okay, we have an all-in
2
card.
pairs.
He can't be that unlucky for a king or an 8 to come down here.
Well, it's kind of maximum outs for Eddie as far as he's got 5 full outs anyway, and he ate any king. Would be a bit unlucky.
Well, that might level him up here, Jesse.
Yeah, 108,000 in there. It's actually giving a Roland the lead.
A little bit in Roland's favour. We'll be double pleased with this.
38,000.
Could just be straight all in.
No, he won't be straight all
Raised
in.
15,000 total.
All in.
but- Yeah.
All in.
How can I fold a pair? I can't.
Well, that pretty much sums it up. How can you fold a pair? Straight
Roll the money.
race now. I think. Well, there's 196,000, which means there's
Between
only
the door?
4,000 not in it. It's pretty much for the first match here.
It's always a sweat one way or the other.
Whoop.
10 done.
No sweat now.
Nearly perfect. I think Eddie's best chance of winning right now is a split. Diamond, diamond.
Oh, Jesse,
Another
you
diamond
can't
would
call
do.
that in.
Worse than a diamond is the
Offsuit 10?
offsuit 10.
Offsuit 10.
Oh, Jesse, don't. Roland,
I can't
Roland,
help
that'll be
it.
the finish of him. Whew.
Doesn't happen to me. Only happens
You,
to Tony.
you do feel that he's got a very fragile temperament right now, don't you?
Well,
I got him.
Yeah,
You don't have to count.
So Roland DeWolf out of the blocks fast now, 1-0. Those threes beating Eddie Sharp's King Queen. Are the gods turning in the way of the man in the white suit? 2-0 would be a
Oh.
huge boon for DeWolf. Uh-oh.
Raised 12,000 more.
he might swallow this, here, Jesse, because of the deuce. I know an ace is a big hand heads up, but because of the deuce, it don't give it that much strength, I think.
All in.
Oh,
All in.
man. He's going to get a call, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to get called.
Like I said, I can't fold a pair. I call.
Oh, you're in good shape. if you
Roland
want.
doesn't want to hear that. This is perfect for Eddie Sharp. There's something about heads-up play where it all seems to depend on how you play your ace. It's a big card. And really anything but the ace right now. And Eddie's going to be, is it going to be a level just about, isn't it? Roland might have 20,000 left. Looks like 1-1.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's hard. And you know that swing. I mean, that though I heard well, that might have been $100,000 swing.
So ridiculous.
Hometown favoritism.
It was Roland in his last match had all the pain and all the bad luck, and right now it looks like Scharf.
Yeah, he's feeling it as well, isn't he?
This is looking dominant. DeWolf now taking the 2-0 lead. Crab salad again. He's cracking Eddie Scharf's kings. Well, the Germans come out this third match back to the wall and firing. He knows he has to win, and he's taking the lead here.
Yeah, getting to the next league.
Is Scharf slow playing here? Did he check these kings? All the money could be in now at this stage.
Or not Roland's.
Check, check.
Check.
It would have gone in pre-flop, wouldn't it?
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, if he gets a free here now, he is unlucky.
Oh, I mean, this poor guy.
Oh,
I mean, this poor.
Raised to 17,000.
Oh, dear. I was just going to say, if a free comes out. Oh, dear. You say, I can't believe it, look. Oh, oh, that's wicked.
Oh, yeah. This
This
is how the Premier League is going to end. This is how it's going to end for Eddie Scharf. No. Could have got it all in before the flop, and if they had, 3 still would have come on the turn.
Could you imagine if they was all in pre-flop?
Wow. Now, Scharf will still have some chips, but basically he's going to have about 54,000, and that's all that's left between him and Roland's Premier League final. 4-1 chip lead for DeWolf, 2-0 in this best of 5.
And it looks all uphill for Mr. Scharf.
All right.
You see, he's gone all in again.
And it's actually a good spot here, I think, for Scharf.
I always have to outdraw people. No.
Let me see how you do this one.
On the we can chop it up. You don't have to. I'm always dominated in these. Oh,
well, I wouldn't like to be in the studio here
What do you have behind before? You don't have to.
if Roland wins this pot. Look at this, Jesse.
Oh, my. And, I mean, there's split pots out there. There's the flush draw. Look at this. DeWolf has a better chance of winning. I mean, Eddie... Oy, boy. That's a good card for Scharf.
I know.
Jeez, you had to duck that one.
Just
A spade, a king for a split, spade for the win.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Sick. Good game and unlucky.
Ian, Eddie Scharf has played a great Premier League, now 2 seasons in a row. Last year's runner-up, though, out. And DeWolf from relegation last year. He's going to be tough. And that's all she wrote. Eddie Scharf, great Premier League, but done. It's DeWolf 3-0 and going through to the final table. Congratulations, Roland. I mean, unlike your last match, everything just seemed to fall your way tonight.
You know, it's nice for England to get one over Germany. You know, it's a little bit overdue, but, you know, at least a good win for England. And although we won't be at the European Championships, we got an early one.
Any commiserations? Are you happy with the way the Premier League went up until now?
It didn't go my way, but I think he deserves a break, and I have to congratulate Roland.
Next time, the final table. Our lineup is complete, and it should be a corker.